Introduction to the A-Label program. The A-Label program is a robust program for designing and printing labels. Labels can be made for office file folders, or for shelves in a warehouse, or for boxes or name badges, or for any other application that requires special printing. We can even think of an envelope as a special kind of a label, so the A-Label program can also specialize in automatically printing envelopes. The size and number of labels you print can vary widely depending on the application. The A-Label program can even print irregularly shaped labels, such as those for CDs or DVDs, and it can print very special purpose labels, such as those that would be stuck on small test tubes found in a blood bank. The A-Label program can print on sheets of pre-made labels, or on plain paper, or on specialty papers used with printers dedicated to label-only printing. The labels can even be on continuous rolls, but more commonly, your labels will probably be on sheets of labels. You can even design your own custom sheet layout for virtually any size sheet with any number of labels. The program can automatically print data generated by a database that could include hundreds of different labels, all printed as part of a single print job. The program is called A-Label because what you see in the Visual Designer interface is the design template for a single label. When the program first loads, you may see an example label that shows the 13 different kinds of objects you can place on a label. The individual objects include lines, rectangular boxes, oval shapes, text strings, one-dimensional barcodes, and even two-dimensional barcodes, including PDF 417 barcodes and QR barcodes, as well as picture images. Special purpose objects include arrows and star polygons and quadrilaterals. Another very special kind of object is called a wave object that can be drawn as a general curve or shape and that can contain text that wraps along the curve. Some of the text strings have special automatic alignment and centering and word wrap properties. There are two main toolbars. The upper toolbar contains buttons that should look familiar, such as a button to create a new blank label, or to open a label design, or to save a label design, or to print labels, or to do cut, copy, and paste operations. There are two special buttons for undo and redo operations. A special zoom control allows you to zoom in or out between 50% and 500% in increments of 25%. We usually work at a zoom level of 175%. We often change to 350% to better see details, but we normally work at 175%. The remaining tools in the upper toolbar are for setting text font properties, such as the font name, the font point size, and bold and italic and underline attributes. You can edit the properties of any particular object, and you can change its color or line thickness, and even rotate any object by 90, 180, or 270 degrees. The lower toolbar contains the selection and creation tools for each of the 13 object types you can place on a label. The creation tools are for lines, rectangles, ovals, text strings, one-dimensional barcodes, two types of two-dimensional barcodes including PDF 417 barcodes and QR barcodes, picture images, block text, wave objects, arrow objects, star polygons, and quadrilaterals. It also has a few controls for working with all objects at once. Near the bottom right corner of the main window is another tool palette that is used to automatically align and center and space selected groups of objects. There are two yellow rulers that help you align and position objects. As you grab and drag objects, you will see both their position and their size shadowed on the rulers. The shadowing is dynamic and is active even as you resize an object. The default ruler units are inches, but you can click in the upper left corner where the two rulers intersect to quickly change to centimeters. Whatever units are currently selected, inches or centimeters, will be used in all dialog boxes that expect you to enter exact dimensions of objects. So you can easily work with either inches or centimeters without ever having to perform any unit conversions. We will explain all aspects of the program in greater detail in other videos that are designed to illustrate specific features of the program. This concludes the initial introduction to the program.